Hey guys, Jordan here. In this video, I'm going to be answering one of your guys' questions. So let's get into it. All right, so if you're new to real estate photography, make sure to subscribe as I put out a ton of real estate photography related content. Today's video comment comes from Tom Zach. Hopefully I didn't butcher your last name, but he says, okay, so this was a video that I made recently, the future of real estate, and I gave some of my thoughts. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link to it in the description below. But Tom says, I agree with John that busy agents do not have time to shoot, cut, maybe edit, etc. their photos. There will be agents that will try to save a buck and do it themselves because the phone now and future phones will allow them to have a decent pic, but pro presentations will always rule the day. We take that headache out of the agent's need for advertising and presenting. Plus, we offer all of the extra drone, 360, twilights, etc. What busy agents can even want to do all that? Now, there are some agents out there that do a decent amount of work that do their own stuff, but it is few and far between. And for me, it's definitely not a good use of time for high-performing real estate agents to do their own media. In my opinion, they would generate more revenue and do more business if they focused on getting customers and selling their listings and then delegating that part of it. So I think, some real estate, and I'm talking from experience because I'm a real estate agent or a licensed real estate agent myself as well. And there's only so much time in the day, and you have a great point. There's a lot that we can offer as real estate photographers to agents where it just, if they do that themselves, they could technically do it themselves. But what is that? A 4 or 5 hours or however long, depending on what they're doing, how long is it going to take? And then that presentation, right? So what it makes me think of is that agent that's trying to save a dollar, they have a crooked or ugly presentation of a property, and that property doesn't sell. Well, in today's environment, call it a $400,000 house, which is a pretty low-end house in today's environment, times 3%, that's $12,000, right? And typically most real estate agents don't spend that much on photography for their entire year. If they're doing 1 or 2 listings a month, it's usually not that much. So just by taking their own photos, they are not only wasting their own time, but they're also shooting themselves in the foot for potential business, right? And I'm assuming that, that property that wasn't that, so in general, right? So if they did 2 listings a year, 24 listings, say one of them didn't sell because the quality of the photos were bad. Now, I will say that price is a more important variable to me or to selling a property than the photos. The photos come second because that's how you get your interested buyers. Say they lose out on 1 out of 24. If that's the case, they've already lost, right? They've already lost the year. That's $12,000 gone by trying to save a dollar. So in the process of trying to save money and producing a lower quality product, they made less money. So you kind of got to have a long-term perspective, I guess you would say. And actually, some of our customers, I will tell you that one in particular that comes to mind was using a 360 camera to rip off pictures, right? And then their listings were sitting on the market, and then they would call us if they didn't sell within 30 days. And these were houses with a price point of $500,000 to $1 million for us to go out and redo their marketing. But in my opinion, it kind of loses its luster. I think you got to go to the market correct the first time, because all the pictures don't always, you might update them on the MLS, but it may not reflect on all the websites because all the other photos have been sent to it. So yeah, I definitely agree. It's not a good use of time for real estate agents, and there will always be that next level, right? So definitely, I think iPhone photos today are better than real estate photos were 10, 15 years ago, even on a professional level. But then the professional gear has leveled up as well, and videos and all the other technology things, and the ways real estate photographers add value is important. So anyways, thanks for your comment question. I just wanted to comment on that because you know, I definitely agree. There are those outlier agents that want to do things themselves, but typically it's not a good move as a real estate agent to spend your time, effort, and energy saving a few dollars when ultimately you might be losing a good portion or one of your deals because of the lower quality that you're putting out there, especially in an environment like 2022, right? Where rates are going up, homes are sitting on the market longer. It wasn't necessarily the case over the past 2 years because you put anything up online and they were selling, right? I would say, you know, that started to slow down at the beginning of 2022 and rates started to hike up. But anyways, those are my thoughts. If you got value out of this video, make sure to hit the like button. If you have any other questions, real estate related or real estate photography, comment in the comment section below. More than happy to answer your questions. Likely we'll make a video like this if it makes sense. So anyways, that's it. We'll see you on the next one.